Well, you guys, I got some good news and I got some bad news. Bad news is, what you're seeing right now is actually a redo. This is the second time I'm shooting this review because somehow, for some reason, as always with production and hard drives and all that kind of stuff, my system failed and I could not find this footage for some reason. My whole edit for this is totally gone. I am pissed off. The good news is I'm not giving up. I'm going to do this review again. And the other good news is I'm with Chris today. What's up, Chris?
Hello!
So he's around. He can share his thoughts with me on this set. Last time he wasn't here when I did this by myself. So I'm gonna blaze through this. So what you're seeing is from Forange. The last video was Forange. It's been like over a week already. So sorry for the delay. It's because of that. The shit happens. But anyway, we're back with Forange. This is Forange's biggest set. It's on a 32 by 32. And stay till the end because I have their older sets here, which are smaller ones. See little guys right here? These are older Forange sets, but they are absolutely amazing too. They're like little guys, but they're still pretty cool. And this big guy is kind of inspired by this little one, and I really love this one, so stay till the end. For now, we're gonna look at this big boy. You ready for this? So what we're looking at today is from Forange Block. Again, Dream Cottage series. This is the Maple Leaves Villa. FC8530, 2008 pieces. Here is the box. This box is a big box. There you go. Now, I got a little bit excited and tore it there. Sorry. I like their box, man. The presentation and the art style. They're very artsy looking there. The illustration drawing of the set. And look here, it has brick lights. A lot of brick lights. Did I use any lights? No. I don't like lights. The batteries fade, wires are everywhere. It doesn't look clean to me. I'm sure a lot of you like to use it. It looks beautiful in the dark, but we're not gonna use it today. But there you go, here's the back. The back shows the real set, and it has a lot of little features. So very cool. Let me show you the manual. Now this set is slightly older, and a lot of you before have been requesting me to do the set review. Sorry I took so long, but it's a mystery. Is the set any good? Well, let me show you this manual first. You see how messed up it is on the bottom? This was from the original box, by the way. So a lot of you might complain like from other sellers, oh, they damaged my manual. It's not actually from, well, sometimes it is the way you pack it, but sometimes it comes like that inside the box too. The book or the manual itself is very standard, very easy to read, easy to follow. Ugh. Here are the brick lights that are still in the bag. Look at that, you get 4 giant brick lights. They do not interfere with the set. As you can see, the set looks totally fine. But you have 4 there, and you have 2 circle lights there, which are very pain in the ass to change the batteries on these, so I just don't want to use them. And I have someone in the office. Just use your own brick lights and stick them wherever, and you'll be fine. Then, there is actually one more little manual here. Look at that. I'm telling you, this is from the box, man. Look how wrinkled that is. And this is for the figures. Oh no, those figures. Now someone gave me a hard time because they're like, you're so hard on the Forange figures. Why are you so mean to them? Because they look freaking nasty to me. They don't look like regular figures to me. But if you like them so much, let's look at them first. Here's a group shot of the 4 weird figures that come with the set. They look absolutely beautiful. Their faces are so curved and puffy. The printing looks great. Now, I'm just trying to make you guys happy, but you know, there they are. You have 2 guys, 2 girls. They're like the friend style. You don't want to use those. Use your own figures. And later on, I'll put in some of our figures that we have here, and we can see if the set is to scale. Now we can take a nice close look at this. First impression of this set. Yo, it was actually pretty impressive. I was like, amazing. First of all, no stickers, everything's print. I'm like, wow. Has a lot of features, which is great. It has a cheap kind of feel to it, but at the same time, it has a lot of original design, which is what I like. It's like a cheaper scaled version of an Also Jang set. It's like inspired by the Mold King sets that we've been looking at. And it has the autumn feel. It's a very modern looking house. I'll give you a quick spin for you. This is kind of like, I guess this is the front of the house. There, and the side here, it's got the camping vibe feeling there. And look at those trees, man. Autumn trees. Chris, what do you think so far? Pretty okay, right? It's not that bad. Simple. A lot of people just don't know about the set. They're like, is it any good? Well, I'm about to show you. I brought this to the office. Nothing fell apart. It's pretty sturdy. If I hold it up like this, the only things that are pretty loose are the trees. But other than that, nothing fell off. I was like, yo. And by the way, I did drop this already. I dropped it in the drop test that has failed. Maybe I'll show that bonus drop test at the end. We're gonna drop this again anyway with Chris around. But there you go. That's the exterior for you. I like the shape of it and the design. However, because it's slanted and it's cut off, you're missing a lot of space on the inside. So it is a little bit tight and the scaling is a little bit off. That's why I'm gonna throw the figures inside to show you guys. Like, chairs might be a little bit small. The bed might be a regular size. So let's just start on the front here. You got a raised platform here. I like the autumn color of the bricks on the side, like the tiles. You got the yellow and the orange for the autumn feel. You got this platform here. It's all tiled. A little bit weird with this pink couch on the outside with the table. That's a nice chilling area, right? And you got a little swimming pool here. Isn't that cool? Yeah, your figures can go swimming in there. You got a little raft in there, so I like that idea. Probably freezing ass cold in that water. By the way, you do get one bag that looks like cocaine, but it's all these blue pieces. So it's up to you if you want to use these in your little swimming pool. It'll just fall all over the place. But I like how they added all that in there, so you got like more water effects. Is that good, Chris? You're gonna lose all those pieces. And you're probably noticing the staircase right there. I like that. I like how it's all clear, like you can see through the whole house. That's actually pretty nice. The windows, the shape is a little bit, or the pieces are a little bit scuffed. I guess you could always replace that. But I love the spiral staircase. I thought, oh, it's gonna fall apart, it's gonna suck. No, it's actually easy to put together. It is a little bit loose. I just pushed that part down. It's a little bit loose here, see that? And the pieces come off pretty easy here. But that's just like the loose part that has to be loose. They can't really lock it down. Let me just put this back here, like so. So you got the front door here, and you got an open area here, but I like the design, the way the bricks go in. No issues with the structure of the set, except for if I had to really nitpick, the rooftop part is a little bit tricky to hold together. But once they're held in, they are pretty good. If you had the brick lights in here, the bricks would go in a different spot. They don't really interfere with the set, which is good. And you don't really need them for the structure of the set, which is good too for a guy like me, who doesn't want to use lights. You can kind of see through the floors, which is great. And we'll look at the floors in a bit. And you come to this side here, which is like the patio area. You got a couple of lounge chairs. The chairs were fun to put together. They're mounted in pretty tight. You got a little fireplace down there. I do like this awning piece. It's pretty cool how they did this, and you'll see that in the other set. But you can actually raise that, and you can close this up like so. You might want to actually take the black pieces out first, and then you can actually close, because it's kind of just barely able to close. You have to take this chair out, and it'll close like that. But there you go. It kind of fits in there. So you can keep that closed if you wanted to. You have a look there. Looks nice, like that. All closed up. So I like that feature. I thought that was pretty cool. The legs don't quite fit on the studs here. So it looks a little bit odd like that. I guess you could just place it like that if you want to keep it in. But it kind of sits resting out. Or maybe you can adjust it and push it in more. You got a kind of like a takeout window looking thing here with a cup on it. On the other side are some tools and a little window. And a little bicycle there. And you might see little leaves and stuff scattered about. You know, those were extra spares that I just put on the set. So far, so good, right? It's not bad. This is pretty cool, the skyline here. However, even though it opens and closes, it catches where the leaves are so it won't fall off. You have to line up here properly to open and close it. And it is a little bit like janky, just a little bit. But it's still pretty cool that they added that feature in there. The good thing is this opens up. If you move the tree out of the way, so it opens straight up there. The bad news about the set too, which is another nitpicking thing, you can't take this apart. It's really hard to get into the set. You can only like open this rooftop and open the other one and kind of look top down. It's really hard to get your hands inside. It does kind of suck. But that's just a small thing. Anyway, let's move on to the back here. We got the trees. When I saw all the branches, I was like, no, damn it, man, I gotta put trees together. But actually, it's really easy to put this one together. And I like how they use gray for the tree. It's like, dying autumn. It's not brown, right? How do you like the color? You like it? Would you have preferred it like brown trees, Chris, or like this is like gray and it's using shark fin pieces, like Technic pieces?
Oh.
Maybe they wanted to make this look more modern.
Yeah. But the color is not bad.
Not bad, right?
3D vibrant. I mean.
Oh, the trees are vibrant. Yeah, well, it was supposed to be like autumn, fall time. But I'm talking about like the gray color. You like how it's gray? I thought it was actually pretty cool. You can actually just redesign the whole tree yourself. You don't have to like copy the manual. And there's a lot more spaces. If you have spare autumn leaves, you can just deck it out yourself. The funny thing is they're using gun pieces to hold in all the leaves. So if you want a lot of guns, buy this set. So funny. And it's because it's on Technic joints that all the trees kind of swivel. So mine might look different from yours. The back side here though, the building, is more see-through, transclear bricks, but there's a little special feature here. Right here, this is the Oso Jang inspired thing. Look at that. You got a little room right there. It's pretty funny, right? Whoa. And we'll talk about the detail of this room later, but it slots in just fine. When you put it in, you gotta kind of go down up for it to fit properly in, nice and snug. And the brick lights, by the way, they'll all probably like sit around here, so it won't be in the way. So by all means, go for it if you want to use the brick lights. Then we come to this side here. I really like this side. It kind of does open up, which is pretty neat. On the bottom, you got a trash can and some air conditioning units. It's all prints. And then you got these two pieces where the leaves are. You open this up and bam, that's your access to the main living room. You cannot get your hands in there and you cannot open that up anymore. And that looks like a stripper pole. That is not a stripper pole. That is just a lamp. Stop thinking about that stuff. On the second floor here, you do have a little handle here. Another Oso Jang thing. They must have seen Oso Jang stuff and be like, we can do that too. You got the bedroom right there. That's pretty cool, right? And it's on hinges too. Look, oh, closes like that. So you can keep it half open. That's a nice little feature, right? Isn't that cool, Chris? It opens and closes just fine. Like no issues. Do you see the set falling apart on me at all? No? You got a little picture there and the bedroom there. And then if you go to the rooftop here, the most finicky part is actually just putting this rooftop together because these parts are in sections that you put together. They can be a little bit loose, but once you put this top piece on, you'll be a-okay. Just be patient with it, you'll be fine. But see, it's cool how everything opens up like that. I think it looks great, but that's as much as you can get your hand inside. It's like really hard to get in there. I just kind of wish each floor came off. And then finally, you got this last rooftop up here, and this one does come off pretty easily, like so. And it looks really good too. I like the look of it. There, transclear pieces. I had one wrong piece, but it's fine. It still fits together. And you get to the third floor totally fine. But anyway, very nice so far. I really like it. I enjoyed this build. I was like, oh, this was fun to put together. So we'll close this all up. Bang, bang, bang. Like so. We'll come back here. Now, let's look on the inside. So you walk in here and it is a kitchen. Oh, how nice is that? It's all tiled too, which is great. It's very hard to see in there. It's very hard to put the camera and get the shots, and I don't really feel like breaking down the walls. But you got a stove on the back there, and you got a small cabinet. All the cabinets in the set are like really super small. What I really like is the refrigerator. I was like, yo, it's mounted in there, and if I take it out and put it here, you'll see it nicely. It is open on the back. The door's open just fine. I was like, yo, this is a nice refrigerator, man. So it's the little things like that that are pretty nice. I like the print of the cat. Yeah, Forange, whoever runs Forange, man, love cats. It's like freaking cats in every single one of their sets. But anyway, there you go, that's the kitchen. I like that look. It'll probably look even more brighter if you have lights in there. Light the sucker up. And we come to this little tiny archway, and you come to this side here, which is the really hard room to look at, which is the living room. You got a couple plants there, and you got a cabinet on the back wall. There's a picture of that print, like a bridge and some buildings. Then you got the table and the couch. It's very simple. It all fits in fine. You can actually fit a figure in there. It's very tight to get in there. And the table is a little bit low. So you see what I mean? Like you can get figures inside, but some of the stuff seems off scaling. So you might want to like build something a little bit bigger. We go up the staircase, and here's the funny thing. When you come to the second floor, There's absolutely no way to get into the bedroom. There's no door. It's all blocked off. So what you could do is just pop off one of the glass panels so you can go into the bedroom. And then you can't get into that other little weird room, right? Isn't that trippy? What kind of design is that? So the bedroom is just a nice sized bed. That switches to figure scale. And a little end table or the little sofa thing where the magic happens. And then you got 2 chairs and a table, and it looks very tight to fit the figures down there. So that's the only thing. I do like the curtains in the back, like brick built curtains. Once again, the rooftop can open up and you can hang some lights there. So yeah, there's no way to walk into the bedroom and this other little room. Yeah, let's talk about this little room that slides out. It looks like a makeup table, the chair, and like an entertainment section. I don't know what this white area is. And then they have this little, like, I guess this is a little sculpture or something. It looks like something from the deers.
Yeah, or
right?
deer or elephant.
Yeah, but it looks like an Also Jang set, right? Like when you look at this part, yeah, inspired, and a little lamp there. And what do you know? This room is actually tiled. Surprise, surprise. After you're done sleeping, you wake up and you go up the staircase to the 3rd and final floor, which is kind of like a lounge area. I like the long sofa chair, but there's a lot of room to put like little things in there or extend things out or make things bigger or make it another bedroom. But it's just like a lookout room. It's just really cool. You got a bookshelf on the end that's all built in. But I kind of like it simple like this. It's pretty nice. And that's more or less it. So what do you think so far, guys? I thought that was actually pretty good. Like, it's not bad. And it might go pretty well with like your other cities. It's not like quite modular because it doesn't come apart and it doesn't attach to another building. But I like the autumn feel, that vibe, and it worked out great. So if you're looking at this and you see it online, you're like, you don't know about this brand or about this building, I'm pretty okay with it. Chris, overall, what do you think?
Pretty good, Jaja.
It's pretty good, right? Now let's check dimensions right now. So we all know that this is sitting on a 32 by 32 plate. That does come with the sets. Forange, pretty good, right? Break out your 1x4 bricks. We're gonna stack it up to the highest tree right there. And it's around there. I mean, it was touching like earlier. But anyway, you're looking at around 29 bricks in height. A lot lower if you don't have the trees there. And by the way, you can like always redo the trees, take the branches lower if you want them like different heights or whatever. But anyway, from the book, around there, 29 bricks in height. See if this fits in your city. Now it's time to throw some BTS boys in here. Let's see how this looks if they were to hang out and chill out in this house. Let's zoom in on the boys down below. This is the BTS boys from the Lego BTS set, which I have reviewed, and we actually do sell that official OG Lego set. Don't be looking for the KO one. Do they have the knockoff version of the BTS one? I never really noticed. Okay, here's the front. You got Jin swimming in the pool, which is great. And by the way, did you notice there's no bathroom, there's no toilet in this place? It's all right there. Just take your shit, pee, shower in the pool, you're done. So they got that out of the way. If you don't like that, what you can actually do is just make this into a clear, use more trans clear bricks and make that into a bathroom. There you go. You got your own bathroom there. You got V chilling on the couch. And J-Hope in the front entrance there. I'm surprised I remember who the guys are. Actually, I memorized it because I shot this before. This is my 2nd time doing this. There's RM chilling on the sofa, lounge chair. And you got Jungkook chilling on that sofa chair. Is that Jungkook? I think it is. That might be Jungkook. I'm getting mixed up. And that might be Sugar. One of them is Sugar, one of them is Jungkook. I can't remember. And on the back here, we got Jimin getting ready to go inside. Did I get my characters right? Maybe I got them wrong. Okay, now let's just see what they look like on the set. It's gonna be a little bit tricky, but Chris, we got a good challenge to fit these guys inside. Okay, there's RM inside the set. You can see it was very hard to get my hands inside there, but he's totally fine there. And then we got Jimin in the back. Oh, this thing came off, so okay, I'll leave that off. Right, oh, there. Might not be in focus, but you guys get the idea of the scaling for sure. The refrigerator looks good. The stove is a little bit tight, but there you go. That's the kitchen area. Now let's put a couple guys in this living room. It's okay if you can't really see them all there. Camera bend down like this, like Chris, and be like, look, there's the 3 guys in there. You gotta just trust me. They can fit on the couch, but it's like impossible to do it like this unless I break down the walls to do it, like I did in the last video, which is totally gone. And they got June Cook standing in there. You have to kind of lift them under and over this platform because it's not a little bit short here, but it's high on the inside. And then there's J-Hope. You can see him hanging on. He's doing the stripper pole thing. So you can fit a few guys in there. And again, when you put the lights in there, I'm sure it'll light it up and it'll be nice and bright. But anyway, that's the first floor. Very hard to get into. Then let's put the guys in the bedroom up here, which will be much easier to see, by the way. Look at that. They're banging heads together. See? They don't really fit in those chairs, right? You can see them, which is nice. Then we come to the bedroom over here. The beds fit okay. And you can probably get one more guy on that little thing next to the end of the bed. But anyway, super tight there. So here's the two guys in this little room. There we go. You know what this room reminds me of, Chris? It reminds me of that commercial. Remember the 1980 commercial? The guy wearing the headphones or listening to the speaker so loud he gets blown away. You remember that one? Maybe I'm getting old, man. But I remember that commercial. So they do fit in there fine. Okay, the last floor here. Let's put some guys on the chair. They won't fit because like little cushion pieces are blocking, but for sure, maybe RM is the smartest one. If it does stand, you know, we'll have some guys singing to you here in the window. There. Oh, shouldn't fell down. Right. Now for the staircase part, see, they're looking pretty good, right? The staircase part, if you really want to get a guy in there, just take this off. You can just stand the guy in like that. So yeah, you can fit a lot of guys on the top, which is good. Okay, everybody. There you go. Okay, as promised, now that I've shown you this, while you guys think about that, let me show you the other two sets that are bonus just for you. So what we're looking at is two older sets from Forange. I don't know if they're still available or not, but these are available. If they are, they'll be available on my store, brickmeupscottie.com, and they have a few more. I reviewed two before. There's another two, and I have the other two, which are pretty good too. What we're looking at here, this is the Dream Cottage, and this one here, it's actually Droll Beauty Shop, something like that. Same kind of figures. I don't know where they are. I don't even know where the instructions are. They're like been sitting here for a little while. But let's look at the Droll shop first. You guys gotta wait for this one because this one is pretty amazing. So here's the Droll Beauty Shop, and it's like one of those small city type Kipli symbol block type style, right? It reminds me of symbol block, like the little buildings. So it's not quite to scale. And it's pretty interesting. This one does use stickers. There's a couple of sets Forange uses stickers, but it seems like every time they release something new, they try to go more towards print, which is great. The original one here used to say Droll, D-R-O-L, but I decided to make it say Dior, because it looks like Dior now, or Dolor. But you can always get a 1x3, make a gap there and put a small little square there to make that more like an eye. I kind of like it, man. Like, it's different. It's kind of cool. I like the design of it, which is kind of small, but it does look cheap. It has a cheap feel. I don't know, Chris is looking at like, what do you think, Chris?
Yeah, I think these two sets for right?
Yeah.
They look better. Because this one, the surface, I mean
the scuff.
The quality is not
scratch.
Not really smooth, right?
Not smooth.
No.
That's the only thing, man. The bricks are not quite smooth. Still good set though.
Yeah,
pretty good. Okay, so this one, it's all mostly trans clear bricks. I like the design of like how this looks here on the edge and stuff. It looks pretty good. And the staircase, I like the staircase and it comes up to this balcony. There's no like second floor on the set. Then you come to this side here. I think this one is a sticker and this one is a print. I can't remember. If you look close enough, you can tell. I'm just gonna whiz through this. I have no time. You got some leaves down below or some bamboos. I don't know if I'm missing anything on the set or not, but there you go, just to give you an idea. The back side, you have another clear room. Oh, clear. And you got the brick light here. I did put the brick light here. Does it work? Oh yes, we got light. And a little air conditioning unit there. Now you can see the dusty sets. And then we come to this side here. Another sticker over there. Air conditioning units. And it's on multiple plates, by the way. And this one here comes off pretty easy. Why? because the set actually opens up. So if I go like this, I go ta-da, go boom. There you go. Pretty simple stuff, you guys. On the entrance side here, I like the pattern down below. I like the cabinet, the display of the stuff for sale, that little rainbow look to it. And you got some dangling lights along the top, like that. It's simple. That's all right. You can fit like one figure inside. So if you just don't have room in your little city or something even more modern, this is the set to get. On this side looks like the chill area, table. Your figures can hang out, have some tea, look at some plants, and look at the time. Say it's time to go. Close up this set and look at the last set. This one is the Dream Cottage. This one came out before Lego's A Cabin. It's been sitting here for so long. But you know what? Both sets are super sturdy. They have not fallen apart on me, except that little plate that I showed you earlier. But this one is like pretty well built. And I love the size, man. The size of this one is really good. And it just looks cozy. It looks homey. I like the look and the design of it. The clear pieces there. And Chris, do you think this one looks better?
Yeah,
or it still looks
simple.
simple, right? The brick light again?
Surface look better. Maybe the transparent.
The black, maybe the black, and maybe the transparent makes it look really scratched. I know, it's a shame, man. What can you do, right? They almost had it. That's why probably like people are looking at it going, oh, I can't really look like the real thing. But anyway, back to this one. There's the back, same look as the front. And you know, for a small little guy, it looks presentable. I like this one a lot. If I turn on the lights, you go like that, there you go. You got one light in there. The same brick light being used in the big set too. I love this side here, where it can open and close. It's kind of inspired like by the other one. Does it close all the way? There you go. So that's all closed off there. And on this side here, you got the camping sign. That is a print, by the way. I like the little tree there. That swivels. And I like this part on the side here with a little ladder down below. And I like all the little trees and stuff, little plants here and there. You got a little ladder that comes up into this room, and it does open up like that. There is a little trap door down here. We go like that. Oh, let's see if I can get the trap door open. Where's the trap door part? There you go. Like that. Right? And you come up into there. And there's only a couple pictures or paintings on the inside. Nothing else there. It's all tiled. I guess you could put like one furniture in there, but it'd be pretty tight. And I like these two pieces here. That kind of looks like it's holding this section up. You can actually take the section off. I'm not supposed to, but look. There you go. How cool is that? I can get inside there. You know, I like this a lot. We didn't even look on the inside of this one. So if I take this off, I'm gonna just try to pull it out. It's by Technic pins, by the way. So you can just slide this out here. And we can have a look on the inside there. Check that out. You got very cozy. You got a sofa, a fireplace, 2 speakers, and the picture on the back wall. Very cozy. Simple, right? Chris, what do you think of that?
Pretty good.
I mean, simple.
Very simple.
Simple. But if you just want...
This one is before the Lego one.
This is before Lego made their A-frame cabin. Yeah, everything's simple to put together. Everything's holding in. No stickers. No freaking cats on this one, at least. There was a cat in the other one, right? Oh no, there was a cat. There's a cat here on this picture. I forgot. Okay. This can slide back on here pretty easily. And there you go. That's a Dream Cottage. Right? So we got 3 Foranges. My mouth is about to fall off because this is the second time I'm doing all this stuff. So now it is time for me to drop this thing. Before I do that, I got to move all these little water pieces out of the way. And we're going to see if this thing survived. It survived the first time. I'm sure it's going to fall apart the second time. I can already predict and tell you guys the leaves and the rooftop is probably going to fall off on this thing, all right? So just hang on to your panties. It's going to be pretty interesting stuff. Oh shit, I left all the water pieces in here. It's going to be fun to pick up. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, Chris says it's more stable, but I can tell you it's worse this time around. I'll prove it to you by showing you the other footage because the other one survived, but I think because I dropped it the first time, it loosened up more on this time. So the couch didn't come off last time. The rooftop, oh, this is the same rooftop that came off last time. So this is what I mean, the rooftop comes in pieces. So that's why it's a little bit loose. The room flew out. Anything else? Let's see if anything else got destroyed. Not too bad. Oh, the panels are coming off there. Oh, now you can see inside the room nicely. Look at that. Now the whole place is opened up. Much better now, easier to see. Okay, there, see? Okay, it's not too bad. So you guys go, Forange, for the second time. Damn it, Chris. Anyway, that was a lot of fun. What do you guys think? These are all available, should be. This one for sure. I really like it. It's just, yeah, Chris mentioned so many times, like, the bricks just look kind of scuffed because they're using a lot of transclear pieces that might look scuffed or scratchy looking. And the black has a little bit, it's dark, so you're going to see it for sure. The grays are okay. The rest of it is okay. The beige bricks are fine. But anyway, I like it, man. And the other two are super fun too. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching. It's going to be more of a delay because I got a show coming up with my family and I got to take care of the kids. Daddy life, man. I'll try to come back more often with more random videos and more reviews for you guys. Maybe I'll come back live. I miss going live with you guys. All right, so be good to each other. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, you guys, break me out.